It's a cold, snowy day here in the Midwest, so great day to try a new soup recipe. This is some creamy Italian sausage and potato soup. Calls for 1 pound of sausage, and we're going to add our Italian seasonings and flavors to it right now. We got some Italian seasoned breadcrumbs, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, the SPGP, of course, salt, pepper, garlic powder, hitting it with some Dano's Italiano, and then some Dano's red pepper seasoning. I love that stuff. Crack an egg in there. A scoop of minced garlic, and we're going to get this incorporated all well. Make sure that you mix it together very well so it looks like that. And this recipe just kind of called to brown the sausage in the pan, but I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I want to make these little tiny sausage balls. I thought that would be really good and really better suited for the soup, so that's what we're doing. So we got them rolled up into some nice little balls like that. Don't they look delicious? We're going to get ready for our potatoes here. I got my potato peeler here. I love this thing. It's absolutely fantastic. Get the potatoes chopped up, and we're going to have those in the pot here in just a little bit. But first, we're going to do the sausage. I normally always do the veggies like the peppers or the onions first to make sure they get soft and tender, but we're going to do the sausage balls first, so we're going to use that residual fat with the onions to cook them down. So here I'm just kind of getting the sausage just browned up on both sides, not really looking to cook them completely all the way, but pretty close. They'll get cooked the rest of the time when the soup is simmering. So we're going to get these out of the pan, looking pretty good there, nice crust on it. Now we got about a half a stick of butter in there with the onions. The butter is going to be needed because we're going to build a roux here in just a little bit to thicken the soup. So we're going to get that butter melted. The onions rendered down really good. I like those good and soft and translucent basically. Another scoop of the minced garlic there. And make sure to get this cooked about 2 minutes or so. You don't want to burn the garlic. Here we have 6 tablespoons of flour. You want to get that good and incorporated. Make sure there's no clumps or anything, and it should be nice and smooth. And again, you want to cook the flour about 2 to 3 minutes or something like that. You want to make sure that flour is cooked through. We're adding, I think it was 4 cups of chicken broth, and I just kind of mix it around as I'm doing this, make sure there's no clumps or anything, and get that all incorporated real well. Once that's done, we're going to be hitting it with the heavy whipping cream, or you can use half and half. I use heavy whipping cream, 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. You want to get that mixed in good, and then once this is incorporated well, we will add the rest of our seasonings here, the SPGP, salt, pepper, garlic powder, of course, hitting it with some Dano's Italiano here in a second, and the Dano's red pepper seasoning, and a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire sauce, however you say it, whatever. Get a little bit of that in there. We're going to incorporate our meatballs back into the soup mixture, and then now here comes the diced potatoes that I had. That was about 2 large potatoes, maybe 2 medium potatoes. And we're going to get this good and stir it up. Add a little bit of the grated Parmesan cheese in there, a little bit extra flavor. And we want to bring this to a good, nice and boil, so I'm going to cover it up. And then once it gets to a good, nice boil, I'm basically turning the heat down, and we're simmering it with the pot kind of off, or the lid of the pot kind of off. I did taste it and need a little bit extra seasoning, so I went ahead and put that in, and this turned out so good. Take a look. Make sure you simmer it until the potatoes are nice and soft. I added a little bit of parsley for garnish, and this thing was piping hot, but boy, it was delicious. Perfect for a nice cool and cold day. Give it a try, guys. It was pretty easy. Didn't take me very long to whip it together. I think it's something you'll really like. So give me a like and follow, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time.